What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Promotion Wars. This is episode number 6 of our new series. We're already at 6, and that's including the fact that we missed one because of audio issues, which I've already tested. We're good. So let's get into the action. First off, thank you very much again to the team from Promotion Wars. Honestly, I wouldn't be making these videos if they weren't watching. And they watch, they comment, they let me know what I'm doing good, what I can do better. So thank you guys for those inputs. And also, I just want to say thank you to Velo for the cool graphics you're going to see, like the ones here on the main page, the high volume page, which I actually put up on my overlay because I said there's some weird situation with XSplit and Streamlabs. I can't get the full screen. Uh, it's cool to now have the High Volume Wrestling logo to take up some of that space there. So thank you so much. We're making it look like I like the logo because it looks like something you would see in the 80s on your antenna TV. Something like that. We're the old school fed. So tonight we are going to get into the action. We are about to start our second big show. This is When Worlds Collide. I've always kept that name for everything when whether playing SmackDown versus Raw or Promotion Wars or any of the games where you could create your pay-per-view. I've always kept When Worlds Collide. I felt that the song When Worlds Collide, like if you like did the beginning, would kind of be a good song for like the beginning of a pay-per-view. So that's why I've always kept that name. So we're going to do our When Worlds Collide pay-per-view. We're just going to do one little thing. I gave a little, not a homework assignment, but a kind of a poll. Should we have a mid-card title? And I got a yes. And I spent some time thinking about it. And we are going to create a title. It is going to be our mid-card title for the male, all weight class, not a hardcore. It is going to be not the Intercontinental, but the Interstate Championship. Because let's be honest, if you go back through the episodes, our show has been our Fed has been basically based out of Florida, and we're just riding the interstate, riding I-4, riding I-95, those two main roads there in Florida, maybe even I-75. So we are going to have the Interstate Champion. So that is our new title, and it will be defended in this pay-per-view or this big show. Not a pay-per-view because we're not on TV yet, but that's okay. We're getting there. All right. Evan Gonzalez. I'm still iffy on Evan Gonzalez. His hardcore number isn't great. His in-ring ability isn't great either. But I don't know. I don't think we need him for this episode. So our emails. Let's delete all our emails. Here we are at When Worlds Collide. All right, so we did 120. We sold out 120. Let's go 150. The St. Petersburg Armory. We'll go with eight matches. Our main event of the night for the World Heavyweight title, unfortunately, is not going to be the match we wanted. But I think this one will suit well. It's going to be Austin Aries taking on James Storm. Austin Aries is going to get the win. Are we jobbing our? Are we jobbing our? Booked wrestler? Yeah, but he's helping build that promotion. All right. So I went on singles match. No, I don't know. I feel goofy about putting this in the cage, but just because we've Davey Boy Smith Jr. was in the cage last time, but we're gonna have Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Eric Redbeard in a cage. Because Davey Boy fought Aries in a cage at the first one, but that's okay. Um, we have a singles match in which we're going to have Mr. Anderson taking on L.A. Park. And we will have Mr. Anderson win this one. We're going to have our HVW Tag Team Championship up for grabs as Disco and Danhausen take on Maven Huffman and Tommy O'Neill. I feel we should give that to our Disco and Danhausen because let's build a franchise, not a franchise, but let's build some reputation in those belts by not having another title change in 2 weeks. In match 4, we are going to have the interstate title up for grabs as Lance and NY and Andrew Everett, who are feuding, are going to fight for the first one. We're going to have the women's title match between Ariane Andrew and Nicole Matthews. It doesn't matter on that one. Next, I want a 4-way parking lot championship match. I wonder. We'll put it under TLC rules. With Viking, Zach Godwin, Jeff Cannonball, and I have to look at who is hardcore out of these 5. Andy Black Anthony Henry's a 70. Because we have Cannonball, we have Viking. Park's already in one. Zach Godwin. Air Paris is injured. Austin Aries is out. Nicole Matthews would be, interesting, but Anthony Henry's going to get in there. And how many people do we have left? All right, so who am I with this group? Who is my ability? Williams is 69. Sanchez is 60. Black is 69. Henry is 7. Cannon is 71. Okay, so we want. Now who's. Nope, that's not what I wanted, but okay. It's Summer Rae. Yeah, Summer Rae's probably not going to like the fact that she's at the bottom, but she also, remember. Actually, no, because she's not. Oh, we have to get Summer Rae somebody new. Remember, Summer Rae is Ryan Nemeth's manager, and Ryan Nemeth is out for a while. Is it Black or Sanchez? Which is? There's a 69. Sanchez is a 60. Okay, so Black and Ashley America. Okay. So we got basically everybody on the show. Let's get into it. We've got a hardcore title. We've got a women's title. We've got the uh, the new interstate title. We have the tag titles, and we have the world title. Every title up for grabs. So we'll see how we do. We were gonna see. We sold out 120 when we did the first big show. Can we sell at 150? And then we want to see what the ratings are for this, and then also how the feuds look after this. So right now it's just going through, figuring out everything it needs to give us our percentages. We're going to go through all the stories, even though we know we put some of the, like, we know that Mr. Anderson's going to be L.A. Park. We know Austin Aries is going to be Cowboy James Storm. Oh, look, we sold out at 150. So when we do the big shows, we seem to sell out a lot more. So we're going to have to keep upping that. We're going to see the highlights. The 6-person tag, Adam Williams with the Tiger Suplex on Cannon. Adam Williams gets the 3 count. That's a good win for one of our high-volume wrestling school people. Viking is going to grab the ladder. No, Zach Godwin grabs the foot. Viking falls. Zach Godwin turns around, leg drop onto a chair. And Zach Godwin wins the match. That is his second title, and he was the second of our HVW school signings. And Nicole Matthews has just won the HVW Women's Championship. 2 new title changes. Andrew Everett hits the 630 senton. 1, 2, 3. Andrew Everett wins his first title and is the first ever interstate champion. That's a good one. Disco Guy making the cover on Tommy O'Neill. Disco Guy using his feet on the ropes. What a cheater. The ref counts 3. The Disco Guy steals the match. Mr. Anderson hits L.A. Park with a low blow. He rolls him up and gets a handful of tights, and the HVW crowd is upset with this new guy coming in and just taking away the victory from our favorite. Redbeard and Baby Boy slowly to their feet. Oh, Redbeard punches Davy Boy Jr. with a pair of brass knuckles. Redbeard climbs over the cage and gets the win. And Austin Aries hits James Storms with last chancery. Oh, and he taps out. Austin Aries continues to roll. Wait a minute, Paul London is in the ring. What is this? Paul London attacking Aries. We know Paul London is out, but he hits him with a 450 splash. Paul London just left the world champion laying. All right, so let's look at our show. Our main event, or not our main event, our opening match, 71%. Our TLC match for the parking lot championship was 65%. The HVW Women's Championship, 79. This feud is going great. You know, we were basically setting up Ariane Andrew versus Summer Rae. But look at this. This feud is going great right now. 79% for the HVW Women's title match. Andrew Everett and Lance Nanoy, 75%. That Disco Guy and Danhausen versus Maven and Tommy O'Neill, 74%. Mr. Anderson defeats L.A. Park, 77%. Eric Redbeard, Davey Boy Smith Jr., 79%. In our match of the night, a World Heavyweight title match with 83%. Wow, good match. Overall, 76.3. I know that, pay-per-views and big shows, I know the rating is a little, it's a little harder to impress. We'll go with that. And so I'm honestly okay with. I'm totally happy with a 76.30 there, because I think the previous one, I'd have to go back, but I think it was in the 75 range. So we're moving up, and again, we had some good matches there. Oh, we got 3 inboxes. That means somebody's either not happy or somebody's injured, and that's going to scare me. Oh, Viking is injured. He's going to be out 2 weeks with a pulled hamstring. That's okay. He's been a workhorse for us since he got that parking lot title. He can take 2 weeks off. That is not a problem. We made $4,050 on that, on ticket sales and merchandise, and fans thought it was an enjoyable show. So there we go. So let's look at our feuds. The Aries Paul London feud continues, even though they, even though London is out. The Andrew Everett Lance Anoa'i feud has just started. This Ariane Andrew Nicole Matthews feud is hot right now. Eric Redbeard and Davey Boy Smith Jr. is going good. We're gonna add. Let's add the tag. Oh no, yeah, didn't want that. Calm down. Let's add the tag team title feud of Danhausen and that disco guy versus Maven Huffman and Tommy O'Neill. Because then we can work over the next few weeks of putting them in singles matches, putting them in a tag team match, but we don't have to put them in the title match. Let's draw out a feud here. We haven't had a tag team feud yet. And let's look. Let's go on our roster now. Adam Williams is a 36. Wow, I can tell you, because again, the numbers do go up and down and stuff. I can tell you for a fact that Adam Williams' draw has gone up. Remember, he was our first. HVW wrestling school signee, and yeah, his draw has gone up to the point where he's now, like with Air Paris. Like if we were to go by draw ability, I mean, he's now in the main page here. We go down. He's ahead of all of these people, including Ryan Nemeth. So we're gonna have to put our friend Adam Williams in another feud. Maybe, let's see. I can't put him. The problem is the people above him all are in feuds, like Lance, Maven, Danhausen, Disco Guy, Everett. So they're all in feuds. LA Park is not, but you would have to job Adam Williams to LA Park. But let's look below him. Zach Edwin's the champ. Eric Cannon would be a good one. We could get a little feud with them. Eric Cannon's also a heel. That might help both of them and would be good opening match. Is Eric Cannon... he's a lower card, so he's totally fine wrestling in that opening match. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll put another feud together. With Adam Williams, our first ever graduate, and Eric Cannon. But how about Zach Godwin here? With 2 championships so far. First, the tag team championship with LA Park, and now a feud with, well, now a hardcore title. I'm starting to think, where is LA Park on this roster as far as draw value? He's he's behind Aries, but not by a lot. I mean, he would be next in line if Redbeard and Davy Boy Smith Jr. are fighting. Aries should go against LA Park. I like how Nicole Matthews has jumped up as the number one woman. So that's what we got to start watching now, because I didn't realize that, yeah, it's pretty quick that these numbers are going to increase and decrease. But Nicole Matthews is now the number one woman on our roster. So, where I was again saying that it was going to be Ariane and Summer Rae, maybe not. Ashley America is still at 12. She's 54, so she's not going to really be in that title picture ever. We might want to look at maybe adding a female wrestler or two. I know, again, we're trying to save some money, but we could probably use a fifth or a sixth. All right, so we'll work on that. But I'm more interested in getting our next show. Free agent female. But let's just look. Someone in the 50s range would be nice, but I'm sure they're going to cost money. Yeah, let's just get April Brooks. I know she's going to be, because that's AJ Lee right there. Seeing her booking fee is $1,750, I'm assuming she's not going to take like $300. How about Brianna Danielson? Or how about Brie Bella? Not that is Brie Bella. Sorry, I was looking at Brooke Adams and saying Brie Bella. Sorry. I just want to say, oh yeah. I thought about Brooke Hogan when we were talking about like an updated, like a name person, to be our head. I thought about Brooke Hogan for a minute, but see, I see people I would like, but I'm like, they're either low. So okay, we'll sign them, but they're never gonna be title contenders really. They'll just be people that they end up. I like how Mike Bennett wants $250. We signed him for like $250, but Maria Kanellis wants $1,000. Darn it. Lisa Marie Veron might be, let's get Victoria in here. All right. I think we're going to, I don't know. You know what? That's your homework assignment. Especially to my buddies from Promotion Wars, you guys. Yeah, tell me who you think I should try to sign. There we go. Rena Lesnar. Should I go with some people who are low, or should I, try to make a signing? It's up to you. All right. So, but we're okay. I did see Thea Trinidad, but I'm expecting she's going to cost me money too. So let's get into our next show. All right. So we're still trying to sell out as far as the house shows. We're trying to sell out the Bar Tower Armory. Is it 7? Our main event for the evening. Well, let's see. Actually, let's see. Just how is my boy? Let's condition wise. Who's not happy or who's not feeling it tonight? Jeff Cannonball's not feeling it tonight, so we're not going to put him in. Anthony Henry's not. David Boy Smith Jr. got his butt kicked in that one. He's not. Okay. So what kind of... I think everybody... Okay, so that disco guy is sort of a... So what we'll do is we'll put... who did we have? We have Danhausen versus... let's see. Maven's a 99, and his teammate Tommy O'Neill's 100. So we'll put Danhausen versus Tommy O'Neill. Okay, in a mid card. So okay, so singles match, non-title. We're gonna have Austin Aries take on L.A. Park. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Actually, no. Let's take this out. We're gonna have for a rematch for the women's championship. We are going to have Nicole Matthews win this, but with their feud being so high, we're definitely going to put that in. I want to see a singles match between Danhausen and Tommy O'Neill. I want that first match to be Williams and Cannon, because they're starting their feud. I don't really have anybody for Redbeard unless I want to do it like a 2-on-1 handicap squash. I just have Redbeard win it. But then I don't really have a lot of people left. So it's like Redbeard. I don't know. No, let's not do that. Actually, I think we're going to clear the show. I think we're going to go with less matches. Sorry about that. Some guys need to rest. Park and Aries. We want that women's title match. In the Lion's Den. No. That new transition to our new champion. We want Danhausen and Tommy O'Neill. I want Lance. No, that's not what I want. Lance versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. does not seem like a good. Does not seem like it makes sense. I want Lance versus Maccabee. We'll call this a number one contenders match for the interstate title. And we'll have Lance win it, obviously, so he can continue that feud. And then we'll start our new feud with the bottom guys here, Adam Williams and Eric Cannon. All right. So kind of a short show, but again, we're just starting out. We got to book our next big show. So let's just get going, see what we got. Hopefully something. I mean, I don't know if the fans are going to respond to this one because of the, we've got our champ, but we've got a new guy, and a new possible contender that we're trying out with LA Park. We got 103. That's actually not bad. I'm pretty sure that is our highest for the Bartowick Armory. So I'm not sad about that. See the highlights. Adam Williams versus Eric Cannon. Adam Williams hits the Tiger Suplex and gets the win. 2 wins in a row for Adam Williams. A great episode of high volume games for him. But Eric Cannon is now in the ring, cutting a promo after his loss, and Williams comes back out. And Adam Williams walks off having the last word. Lance gets Maccabee in a figure 4 leg lock. Maccabee taps out, but here comes Andrew Everett with a steel chair. That's what I wanted, honestly. He smacks Lance over the head, but he gets right back up. Left and right is being thrown. A vicious chair shot by Everett. Oh, wow. The next meeting will be a barn burner, they say. Danhausen and that disco guy and Maven Huffman and Tommy O'Neill are now in the ring staring at each other. Danhausen says, "We can beat you anytime, anywhere." It's more like we can beat you anytime, anywhere. And that was my Danhausen. Yeah, and I missed all that because I was doing that. Oh no, Danhausen hits Tommy O'Neill with a low blow. He rolls him up and a handful of tights. And it's 1, 2, 3. Danhausen gets the victory. With heels. Oh, Summer Rae is here on Summer Time with Summer Rae, and she's interviewing Redbeard. And oh, here comes Davey Boy Smith Jr. with a steel chair. Who is paying for all these steel chairs? Davey Boy Smith Jr. just attacking Redbeard. Continuing that feud. Nicole Matthews again hitting the Vancouver maneuver on Arion. First off, thank you to Arion Andrew, our inaugural women's champion, for, just holding that title for a few months for us. Austin Aries has it and gets the win. Austin Aries, I still think, is undefeated in. But here comes Paul London again. Somebody get this guy out here. He's just continuing. First of all, he's injured and he's hitting people with 450 splashes. Where is Vince Russo? Vince Russo needs to step in. All right, so we got Adam Williams, 74%. Lance Anoa'i is 74%. Danhausen and Tommy O'Neill, 79%. Look at this. Look at this last 3. So, I don't know. Maybe the 5-show thing worked, because look at this. We went 74, 74. Then Danhausen defeating Tommy O'Neill went 79%. Wow. The women's title match, again, 79%. The Austin Aries LA Park match, 79%. And how about that? A new record for us. First time over 80, and we go 81.60. Look at that. Okay, we only got 2 inboxes, so that means nobody's either pissed or injured, so that's always a good way to, we made $1,236. And fans thought it was a good show. That's great. They didn't say enjoyable. They said it was a good show. So we'll take that. All right. So let's go to our show. Let's look. Our weekly attendance went Worlds Collide, went 150. Our previous house show was 91. Now we went 103. So 2 shows where we did over 100 viewers. We're not anywhere near GCW, but that's okay. We're getting there. If we look at the current standings, Raw is still leading. SmackDown is second. AEW Dynamite has moved into third. NXT is fourth. Main Event is closing in on them. Okay. So we are going to go to shows again. Sorry, big show, and we're gonna get a show going. Let's see where we want third week in May, as always. So yeah, May 2nd, So Sunday, May 16th will be our show. I have no idea. All right, it will be show of shows. Not very original, but that's okay. It's the show of shows. It's gonna be maybe that'll be our like WrestleMania, the show of shows. Sunday, May 16th. All right. So there we go. That is it. So let me know what you think, first of all, of this in general. Do we keep going? Are we going to do an episode 7? It's up to you. What do you think about who we should sign for female talent? We know we got money. We're trying to keep our money tight, but we need people for Nicole Matthews to face and Ariane Andrew to face and stuff like that, so they're not just facing each other the whole time. But yeah, let me know who you feel, and feel free to leave anything in the comments. All right, take care. Hope everybody is well. Have a great night, and we'll see you Sunday for Bill's day off. We're going to be playing Let's Play Highlight from Play Games, and then we'll be back sometime early in the week for Promotion Wars, if you guys want me to. I do it for you, so let me know. All right, take care now. Bye.